I'm meteorologist Cecily Tynan with this accurate alert. We do have a tornado warning in effect for northern Newcastle County until 7:30. So this includes Pike Creek, Hockessin, the Marshallton area. Now, our radar did show some spin in the atmosphere, and there actually has been some confirmed from police officers, also some firefighters, that there's a confirmed tornado on the ground. So if you live in this area, you do need to seek shelter immediately. Get into a basement. If you don't have a basement, an interior closet in the lowest level of your floor. Runnymede, Hockessin, Yorkland, Kennett, and Longwood all in the path of the storm if it continues north at 15 miles per hour, which has been the trend. Now, this is the same area that's also been getting some flash flooding. We've had reports of more than 5.5 inches of rain in Bear, Delaware. So this shows the relative velocity. The green, this is the wind that's heading towards the radar site. The red is moving away, and this shows pretty good what's known as gate-to-gate shear, a couplet that shows that there's pretty tight circulation, some rotation from the spin up. And unfortunately, we likely will be seeing more of this activity as we head through the day tomorrow, and the remnant of what used to be Hurricane Debbie, now a tropical depression, is moving our way. So that tornado warning, the center of that possible tornado, Marshallton, and again, 2 independent spotters in addition to the radar indicating that there was a tornado on the ground near Kirkwood Plaza Shopping Center, moving north at about 15 miles per hour. So if you live in this area, again, you need to seek shelter immediately, since not only is it radar indicated, there's also confirmation of a tornado on the ground. Now, hopefully it doesn't last all that long. That tornado warning is in effect until 7:30, so another 3 minutes, and we'll have to see if it's extended. Typically, when we're in this situation where we have a tropical system heading our way, you get the brief spin up. So they usually don't stay on the ground very long. But again, that tornado warning in effect until 7:30. So if you live in this area, or if you think you live in this area, a good idea, grab your phone, head to your basement. Again, if you don't have a basement, you want to get into the lowest level of your home, an interior bathroom or a closet, something away from any windows. You want to put as many layers between you and the outdoors as possible. So this shows near Runnymede, Hockessin, Yorkland, if it continues on the track. And notice that there's a cone, because a lot of times what we found with tornadoes is that they don't follow a straight path. They kind of move around, they hit, they lift up again, so that's why that kind of flares out. We've had 5 lightning strikes over the past 15 minutes, and this has been an area where we've been seeing the training effect, where we get the storms going over the same area over and over again. So that's why we have had flash flood warnings in effect actually for the past couple of hours, extending into Chester County. And you can see that particular cell right now. There's a little bit of what's known as a hook echo, and that's an indication by the radar that there's some of that wrapping winds around the center of the storm, and that likely is that tornado right now. We'll have to see if it holds together, if they extend the warning into Chester County. These are the rainfall estimates, and incredibly impressive. So we have seen a lot of flash flooding in Newcastle County, also in Chester County, reporting about 5.5 inches near Bear, Delaware. So what's happening, we have a tropical air mass in place, and then we get the storms that keep going over the same area. So when that happens, it unleashes a lot of rain. So an indication that you do want to be careful doing any traveling. If you're out of that tornado warning, also be careful, because that flash flood warning now has been extended until 10:45 for much of Newcastle County, also into Chester County, because of the fact that we've been getting more than 5 inches of rain. So flash flooding is occurring right now. So please be careful. Do not drive through any flooded roads, since we're looking at the tornado and we're looking at the widespread flash flooding, the tornado in Newcastle County, but the flash flooding extending through Newcastle County into Chester County. So a wider view showing much of our viewing area is encountering the heavy downpours, but not the severe weather. There's that lightning strike over Newcastle County. This is that one area where we've seen that brief spin up of that tornado. Hopefully it's brief. That's right now over Newcastle County. County, moving north at about 15 miles per hour. So it's unleashing a lot of heavy rain. It's unleashing some powerful winds. And again, this is kind of the broader circulation of what is now Tropical Depression Debbie, which is going to be moving into our area tomorrow. So that's why we do have that accurate alert. All right, looks like they did lift that tornado warning, but we will be here. We will be tracking the storms, and we'll cut in if there's any more violent weather. And we'll have an update on Action News tonight at 10 and 11.